All right. So I think we're live. At least I think we are. Oh my gosh. Let's see if I'm able to pull up all my chat on here. Oh my goodness. Am I able to see everything? Let's see. What's up, everybody? What's up, Tony? What's up, everybody? So I'm actually going. I'm live in like several different places. So I'm live on my other channel. I'm live here, so I'm a little bit everywhere. What's up? What's up, Joe? What's up, man? So yeah, what's up, Mike? So Mike is watching us on another channel, and so we're just in here chatting it out. We're going to talk a little bit about stuff like today. We did a morning motivations with Jason, something I've been trying to do every day. Hopefully, you guys are checking that out. But I am. Let me know if my volume's good, because I have my volume with this for the phone, and then I have what's up, Danny D. What's up, Cam Fam? So yeah, so we're live on several different places right now, and we're just talking about motivations and stuff that's going on. Today was a bad day, y'all. Yeah, you've been busy. Oh yeah. Listen, busy's good. Like, here's the deal: is like, so today, y'all, if you didn't see today, we did. Oh, what's up? The volume's good. What's up? Yep, I see Mitch is in here. we got people everywhere. So tonight, I just want to talk to you a little bit about stuff that's going on, because here's the thing. A couple of things have been going on. We missed an opportunity to get to see my buddy Ken and his family in Chattanooga. Of course, they never would have made it, and they got kind of delayed. They're picking up horses and doing all that. And so we've been trying to, yeah, you're a mod, Mike. I know. I think I put Danny. I don't know if I put you as a mod or not. I need to do that. If I didn't do that, I need to set that up later. Danny, if I've not done that, I need to set you up as a mod. But anyway, so I was in a funk, I guess, from the other night, just not getting to do that, and that kind of threw me off. And then this morning, I just woke up, and I don't know. It was a Tuesday. It was every single bit of a Tuesday, and I just want you guys to know that I'm not 90. My wife tells me that 98% of the time I'm just a happy-go-lucky, easy-going. But today, and it wasn't that I was bad. Today I was in a funk. I just was not feeling it, and so my morning motivation today, if you saw it on the tube. So a lot of you guys that are watching me on the Hometown Co. I'm also live on NP3D. That's the letter NP3D. So I'm live a couple of places. So, again, I don't know if it's it's already tried to restrict me. So I'm live a couple of places. We'll see what happens, but, we're just trying, let's see. Danny, I appreciate it. Danny said she's going to get, our merch soon. So if you're not able to see the chats, cause it's somewhere else, but, what's up? Fresh Catch. So yeah, it keeps bumping me out for live. So I may start this Hometown Co. But before I jump out, I'm going to tell you guys this. So I'm live on NP3D on YouTube. I'm also live on Twitch. I'm also live on TikTok on the NP3D. And I don't know, TikTok does not want you to send anybody anywhere else. And so if they're not getting all the attention, which I am on both, but if you mention anything else, it throws you. But so anyway, I'm talking about motivation tonight in my chat. Both you guys, I appreciate y'all. If you're not following me on NP3D on TikTok and on YouTube, do that. I'm gonna jump this one off and then go back in if you're on the Hometown Co. But so the Hometown Co. and NP3D, they're all the same. It's me. It's just my NP3D channel has a lot more people in it, and I feel like so the Cam fan said, I got an idea. Let's get Hometown YouTube channel where it needs to be to go live. I know. Yeah, I don't know if I can go live yet on my YouTube channel for the Hometown Co. I'm almost thinking that I can, but the problem is that I want to bring everybody from the Hometown Co. and everybody from NP3D together so that we can have both of those things. Because, you know, like we're almost, you know, we're at almost, what, I don't know, we're either at 4,200, 4.2, almost 4.3K on NP3D. And then I'm at whatever I'm at here. I'm at like 1.3 or 1. I don't know, whatever. I'm on this at 1.2K on TikTok. So I would love for me to see. Listen, I still need to make Danny a mod, but I don't know how to make her a mod if I'm not logged into my YouTube channel to do that. But anyway, so anyway, I will be jumping this one off. So if you're watching me on the Hometown Co on TikTok, I'm gonna jump off and jump back in because it's already restricted me, and a lot of people are not gonna see that we're on. So I'm coming back on, but we're not getting those restrictions, and I'm running it through a third party situation on my other, so that doesn't happen. But yeah, maybe that's it, Mike. Maybe I can't go live yet, but I just want all of my people to be in one area. So we do have a couple things I'm going to talk about tonight on the YouTube channel. You think any 50 or 100 subs? Yeah, that's probably right. So I don't even have 50 subs on my the Hometown Co YouTube channel, which is crazy. But also, I've not been posting a ton of content. You've got to kind of find the one that kind of gets the most motion and then kind of go with it. But I'm trying to figure out what that is, right? So I'm trying to figure out, like, what do I need to do? And I don't want to rebrand because, you know, I've had NP3D for 10 years, and then the Hometown Co is something we're doing additional, and I don't want to lose that anonymity from both, if that's makes any sense. But I do know I want to go live on both. So I think I found a way to do that, so I can be talking to you and my hat maker community, and I can also be talking to my my NP3D people. And I think the more people's eyes we get on what we're doing, whether it's through video and content and our nerdy stuff, or video and content with our hat making stuff, and let you guys know what's happening with merch, what's happening with hats and all that stuff. And with Twitch, if you guys are watching this on Twitch, I just want to get a lot of eyes on us, because, you know, to be honest with you, the only way we're going to grow is the more people that see us. Obviously, more people that are seeing, using, trying out our Leatherette, and the more people that are seeing, trying our podcast as well. And then we've got merch on there for both NP3D. We've got merch on there for the Hometown Co. So we've got a lot of stuff going on, but I really feel like that the more eyes we get, it'll motivate me as well. Not because the views, but just knowing that people are that want to see it. And it didn't ring true as much for me to realize that until I hadn't gone live in the last few days because of the weekend and everything. And I had let's see, man, I appreciate the gift. Oh my gosh, man, I appreciate you guys are. Oh my gosh, man. So Lori received so we do have memberships on our YouTube channel, and then my YouTube channel people are going crazy gifting memberships to people. So we have a membership, and I'm gonna make that a very so if you're a member of our membership on YouTube, it is going to give you specific access to discounts on merch. So I think that's going to be huge, and we're even gonna, I'm even thinking about, with my membership group, we're going to come up with, and I'm going to design it and get an approval from everybody. But I think what I'm going to do is send everybody out send everybody out a shirt, and that's going to be on me. So depending on how big that gets, obviously right now it's not crazy big, but as it grows, I'd like to have like if you're a member of my YouTube channel for NP3D, if you're on one of the membership tiers, you get discount on apparel and stuff like that. You also going to get, I'm hoping to do like a special shirt for everybody so that everybody gets one. We'll send it out and do it that way. But just trying to listen, I have 5 new members, Mike. Man, that Mike's over here gifting memberships over here. So, like I said, we're on TikTok, we're on Twitch, we're on YouTube, and we're just trying to get eyes. So for those of you guys with my YouTube channel with the NP3D, we do a lot of traveling. We do a lot of park stuff. We do a lot of nerdy things. It's a fandom, kind of a fandom kind channel. We do a lot of traveling and vlogging, which I've kind of been slacking on that, but I really want to pick that up. And really the biggest reason why we've been kind of out of commission is because I've been doing the Hometown Co. So the Hometown Co. is my business where we sell leatherette, we sell hats. And see, my family that's on my YouTube channel side, they know all about the hats because through our podcast that's on Sunday nights at 7 o'clock. If you guys follow me on here with the Hometown Co., if you want to watch us and some of my nerdy buddies and all of us hang out and talk about, all the things we do, whether it's traveling and cruising or going to amusement parks, going to Halloween Horror Nights or scare zones. We do a lot of stuff. So I want you guys to know I do a lot of things. I'm not just a hat guy. I'm not just a leatherette salesman. I do a little bit of everything, and all my friends are super cool. I want all of y'all to know each other. So if I can introduce some of you, and just because you guys do hats and stuff like that doesn't mean you can't be a part of my group of people for the podcast that we do for. And it's called the Nerd Herd, and we do a podcast every Sunday night at 7 o'clock on YouTube, and it also is on Spotify. So if you look us up, the Nerd Herd, you can become one of the Turdlings. So that's an inside joke. You'll figure it out as you guys go along. Yeah, hey, you're not late. No, listen. All the Best Marketing LLC. I think that's Diego. No, you're not late, buddy. You're not late at all. They say, we need to put a hat on some poop, and I have a poop emoji. Oh my gosh, you guys that have, I do need to do that. So they were talking about, so if you become a member on my YouTube channel, you get specific emojis and stuff. Like you get like in the chat, if you type it in with the colon, and then you've got stuff to put in there, the colon, the word, and then colon, and it basically pops up an emoji on there so you can see it. So anyway, that's just some of the things of memberships. The memberships are, the huge thing is the discounts on apparel. And I'm going to be sending that out to everybody. So you guys know that'll come through and let you guys know what that is. But that's going to be specific for people that are members. And then also I want to do members only lives. So it's going to be stuff like this where we're just going to sit and talk, hang out, and we'll talk about just whatever. But that's going to be members only lives. And then we are also going to have, we're going to have specifics for like shirts and stuff. And also we're going to be doing giveaways every month as well. So Lion, I see you, buddy. So giveaways are going to be once a month. So that's going to be either a hat, that's going to be a hoodie, or it's going to be a shirt. And if you're a member of our YouTube channel, membership, like I said, that's $4.99 a month. That's going to get you an entry for a hat, a hoodie, a shirt. We may, just do like a custom. If you've got a business you want me to promote, put it on a shirt, put it on a hat. We're just going to try to do a lot of things. Because I feel like if you're paying for a monthly service, for a lot of my people that are going to be doing that, I really just want you guys to have access to that. I really want you should get all that stuff. So in the chat, they're talking about, said, in some of the emojis, I should have a hat with a poop emoji on it. They're also talking about having, so I got a poop putt-putt thing for Christmas at a White Christmas poop putt-putt, and I need to do that. You know what? I need to show you guys a behind the scenes of poop putt-putt. And it's basically a potty putt-putt. If you guys have seen it, it was kind of a gag gift. My buddy Zach and Ascalon, we gave gifts for our podcast, and I got this pooping putt-putt thing. So we're going to, maybe I'll show you guys behind the scenes. I'm not going to show you while I'm actually in the act, obviously, because that's a little weird, but you can show you guys that. Yeah, says, you mean poop on a hat because a hat on a poop seems weird. Yeah, I know. Listen, I am the guy that talks about all that stuff on our podcast. We're called the Nerd Herd, but we get on subjects some nights about poop every once in a while, and so I started calling everybody Turdlings and the Turd Herd, so it kind of caught. Let's see. So anyway, we got some hats coming up. I just had a 100 hat order come through today. I just had another Tony. I got to get Tony's order of Blank Richardson's hats ordered tonight as well. I have and look, these are here. I don't know if Jason with Southwest Virginia shop. He's if you guys don't follow him on TikTok, for all of my YouTube people, SWVA shop on TikTok, you can follow them. But he did these hats for me. And listen, I only have 4 of these red ones. But that's the Hometown. That's the red. Check that out. So if you guys can see that, oh my gosh. Yeah, so he did. So I've got 4 of these red ones, and I'm going to be putting these up on the shop. These are going to be available. It said, oh, the Infinity Gauntlets. I need to turn those on. They actually work. So on the YouTube channel, they're talking about the Infinity Gauntlets. Yeah, I got those back whenever they first came out. And so some of this stuff, fun fact for those of you guys that are the Hometown Co. people, I'm a big nerd. Okay, so if you're not into buying hats from people that are big nerds, then I'm probably not your guy. But I just do a little bit of everything. But I say that is that I used to get toys and different things like that to review on my YouTube channel. And so a lot of the stuff that I would get stuff, do reviews on it, talk about how cool it is, how awesome it is. And then, obviously I would get like, I just tell them I'm going to be honest about the review. And if the review is bad, then they got a bad review. Let's see. We're talking about my buddy Ascalon. If you guys watch YouTube, and who doesn't watch YouTube anymore, whether you're watching TikTok, if you're not watching TikTok, you're probably watching YouTube. What's up, Stealth Outfitters? So actually we are on, Jason, you can't have one of your own hats. No. So Southwest Virginia shop, he did this one. But yeah, my buddy Ascalon, he was supposed to go live tonight, but he's been dealing with some stuff recently. He just, he's been sick. He's been, he's a track coach at a high school. What color was the ball that came? Let's see. Oh my gosh. Listen, my chat is crazy. So this one's a navy blue. So curious what color the ball that came with it. Hopefully it's not blue. You're so goofy. Everyone is about to be ice. So check that out. So that is if this is not black, it's the navy blue. So I got red, black, navy blue, and then here is a hunter green. Check that one out. Yeah, hey, listen, I am absolutely so if you guys are content creators, Zach on YouTube's talking about the do I like the new mic? I'm using the mic for you guys that are listening to me on YouTube. You're probably hearing me through this mic, which is the one that's hooked to my computer. But if you're watching me on TikTok through the Hometown Co., you're probably hearing this sound that's coming through this, which is attached to my phone, which is got noise cancellation, which is absolutely amazing. So if you make content, absolutely you need to do that. So a lot of my friends on here, so Diego says he's a big Star Wars nerd. He has Star Wars collectors like coffee mugs, and I don't even drink coffee. That's so funny. Well, here's the thing. Everybody on here is either hat makers or people that buy hats or make hats. So a lot of us are hat geeks too, but a lot of us are hat geeks and do a little bit of everything too. Let's see. Danny was talking about getting hoodies. So believe it or not, we do have NP3D hoodies on there, and it's it's a cartoon me. Okay. Let's not get crazy here. It's me holding a hat and holding a leather patch, but I also have the Hometown Co. Shirts and hoodies and stuff like that on there. We also have hats. So Jason is dodging my camera quality because of how good. Oh, I'm dogging your camera quality. No, I'm not. No. So listen, here's the thing I don't know how good the phone, so this is my brand new, this is the iPhone 17 Pro Max, and it's front facing. If I turned it around, I'm thinking about getting that little back camera thing. And that way I can actually, I have an Osmo Pocket 3. Yep, I have this. I have the Osmo Pocket 3. I have a Sony Z1, which is that camera there that you're looking at. I've got a Sony A2, a Sony A9, a Sony A6000, a Sony A7 III, and what else do I have? It's crazy the type of cameras I got here. Maybe it's just the guy in the camera. Yeah, I appreciate it. Hey, listen. Hold on. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I trimmed the beard down and I put some youth back in it. I'm not saying, sometimes you got to put a little chocolate on the beard, to make sure it keeps it looking young, but whatever. Listen, I am forever 27. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel anyway. Okay, so that's a hunter green, but then I've got this one. I only have two of these. I have two of these, which are awesome too. Look at those right there. So I've actually, one of these is already spoken for. So if you guys are liking one of those, that is like a silver or gray to black. So I've got red, navy blue, hunter green, and then the last one I have is, where are you? Where are you? Oh, this one's fire right here. Check that one out. That one, I really like that too. Yeah, I know. Zach's like, how about some hand-me-down cameras for you, boy? Well, listen, it's crazy, but like I thought about at one time, like I was thinking about like, selling some of my gear just to kind of upgrade. Jess is in here too. So, man, I have got so many people that are stinking members now. How many members do I have now? That's crazy town. Oh my gosh. Kobe, what's up, big dog? Yeah, the design's really cool. So, like I said, that's hunter green. You guys can see that. That's that hunter green. And all these were done from my buddy Jason at the Southwest Virginia shop. Phenomenal work. Great dude. Got it to me quick. He's also a hometown customer, so he's done. He's getting patches. Should be him this Thursday. Yep. Oh yeah, Mike. Listen, Mike. Listen, Mike. Listen. If you really wanted to go crazy, my buddy Mike, who he's down in Florida, but he is. You think I own 25 hometown cats? Yeah, caps. So my buddy Jesse's on here, and he really probably does own 25 to 28 hometown hats. You like that one a lot? Well, that one's going to be in the shop. And I only have 26 right now of that hometown right now. I think I got 4 red, 4 green. I think I've got 10 black, natural. It's like a natural to black. And I've got 2 of the black to gray and 2 of the khaki, the black with khaki on there. And I've only got 1 of the gray to black available right now. Same with my buddy Mike. He does Santa Claus. He's we're going down to Sir Henry's haunted, like it's a haunted like forest / maze, like a hay. It's not really a hay ride. It does have that, but it's like a whole haunted. I have never been, so I'm going to experience it for the first time in February. But it's like it's one of the most popular haunts in Florida. And if you've never been, if you go down to Sir Henry's, you guys, I'm so pumped about it. I'm going to vlog it and let you guys see it. But hopefully we're going to be doing some hats for them too. But let's see. Jess said you just need to come. So my buddy Zach that I do the podcast with, he's like, he needs to come down to my basement and just shop. A really funny story though is that every time my buddy Jesse comes over with his kids, he tells him all the time, because he comes in, he goes, because usually if his kids say they like something, they typically, I'm like, hey, just take it. You know what I mean? I give them something. And so anyway, so I'm a big guitar guy. I have guitars and stuff, guitars, mandolins, banjos, stuff like that. And so my buddy comes over and he tells his kids to say, why don't you tell Coach Nate that you are, well, they call me Napier, but they said, tell Napier you want a guitar. He's so stupid, man. He is so stupid. I love it though. Let's see. I need a hat with a leather bill. Oh yeah. Maize and blue. Yeah. So yeah, Mike. Let's see. I need to, so what I'm going to do, those of you guys that are in here, the Hometown Co on TikTok right here. What I'm going to do, since I already talked about my YouTube channel, NP3D now, and all you people that left and went to go look at it, I'm going to start it and then turn it back on, because they limited me. So I've got, I don't know how many people are watching on here, but I'm going to jump back in so you guys can actually, so I can actually get more followers. Now, here's the thing. I can't talk about my YouTube channel on my TikTok through this. I don't know why, but it blocks me. It gives me blocks. So what we're going to do is I'm not going to talk about the hometownco.com on here. So if you guys are hat makers and you guys need leatherette, I'm your guy. Get on to the hometownco.com. What's going on, Flawless Engravings? So I'm going to log off and go right back on this, but I'm not leaving you guys on my YouTube channel. You guys on my YouTube channel, you're here. We're good. I'm just going to log off of this, come back in because it has me limited. So, instead of having 12 people, I can only get 4 in here. So I don't know. It's crazy. But listen, check out that text that you sent me. Oh, lying. There's no telling what you sent me. It's probably, there's no telling. I'm excited though. All right. So come right back, but I'm not leaving my YouTube channel. That's going live. And my TikTok, I think if you're on my NP3D TikTok and you're watching me on that camera, I'm not going anywhere. But if you're watching me on this camera, I'll be right back. I think this one's my Hometown Co. So give me 1 second. I'm going to close it and come right back. All right, now we're back. All right, so look, let's see. Talk about the mic. Okay, so Zach, this is. Let me show you. If you've seen this brand, I want to say it's called Hollyland, Holly, Hollyland, and it comes with two little wireless mics that you can put on your hat. You can put it on the bill. You can put it on your lapel. You can put it wherever. I mean, it picks up pretty much anywhere. And then you get 2 of these. So if you have one up here on your hat, up on your bill, underneath, you're getting sound from that. So like, let me give you an example. So if I turn off, I'm on the wrong side. If I turn off the noise canceling, let me do it right here. So if I turn off noise canceling, you can hear if I had stuff going on in the background, all around. But when you turn it off, it kind of locks in, and all you get is your voice isolated. So these are called Hollyland. I want to say these were like $100. So I mean, they're a little bit pricey. I mean, listen, I say they're pricey, but I have 4 of these, the Rode mics, and everywhere you clip them, they're odd, right? They're just odd. They're like an odd. I thought about taking and putting magnetized things on the back so I could just stick them wherever and put magnets on the back. But then I thought, well, the magnets mess these up because they're not meant to have magnets, where this one does. Sorry, I didn't mean to flip you off. But these Rode mics are super expensive. But I've got 2 sets of those. I got a set of 3 and a set of 2, and then I've just got this set. And this one to me is the most kind of, I think it's the better of the ones because it hooks straight into my phone. These other ones I can hook onto the top of a camera shoe and do it like that. So I can hook this into a camera shoe and then run a wire to my camera, so it basically gets sound right from this. And then if you got multiple people that are in the shot, you can kind of get everybody's voice, or you can have one to kind of interview with, which is kind of what people do. Again, I used to do a lot more content. Let me get through the chat here. It says, Jay, no. So Zach makes fun of me. He says, I can't remember the name of anything. Oh my gosh. Listen, Mike is gifting memberships like crazy. So, we have memberships through, oh my gosh, Mike, holy crap. There's so many people on here getting gifts memberships, but with the gift memberships, you guys are going to get exclusive, videos. You're going to get exclusive discounts. You're going to get monthly drawings, that we're going to do merch. And I'm thinking about, with all my members, just having a members shirt that I'm going to send out. I've just got to work up the ideas on that or whatever, but they did it to me again, y'all. They did it to me again. What the heck? So I turned off my business account, just so y'all know. I turned off the TikTok shop on my TikTok, because I think that's the problem, is that I had it linked to my TikTok shop. I just turned that thing off. I feel like that had just limited me too much. Man, Mike, listen, you do not have to do that. I mean, that's crazy. He gifted, so memberships are $4.99. He's gifted out, I don't know how many you've given out to Mike tonight, Mike. Yeah. Yeah. Mike is actually one of my, he's actually probably, he's bought more shirts and hats. Well, I don't know if Zach, I don't know. Zach's probably bought like 3 or 4. My buddy Jesse's probably bought 30 custom hats from me. Every time it's so funny because every time my buddies see a hat that drops, like this one right here. So I'll have this one out and then I'll show it. And then I'll have one of my buddies like, yeah, go ahead and put me one back. That's my favorite one. So they all say that's their favorite one every time. So yeah, well, I am the guy. I don't like to say that, but I do a lot. You know, I'm kind of a guy that does a lot of things, but like, I can't sit still. That's my problem. Mike, is it just you on Twitch? So Mike is watching me on Twitch. He's watching me on TikTok. He's watching me on YouTube. Anyway, so they already blocked it on here again. How many members do I have now, Mike? Let's see. Let's go look. Let's see. Mike, Salvador sent me oh yeah. So check this out. My buddy Salvador already made me this. Lion already made me that. So yeah, listen, I need a Hometown Code poop emoji. That's what we need for sure. Oh my God, that's so good. That is so good. Oh my gosh, Salvador, that's so good. So Lion on TikTok is Salvador. I call him Old Sal. So Mike, he's the guy. So anyway, Mike's one of the big wigs. He's one of the big guys at Sir Henry's. It's a really famous haunt in Florida. If you guys are heading down to Orlando and you have a day that you can get in there, especially when they have an event, they've got one coming up for the Valentine's, and it's going to be so good. I just saw like a release on it the other day, and I'm pretty pumped about it because we're going to be down there, and we get to see Mike and get to see a lot of the people from the haunt down there. So let's see, he's up to about 5 or 6 hats, he says, 4 or 5 shirts, plus the special order for the trails. So yeah, he ordered like 40 hats, for 20 or 40 hats. I can't remember what it was, but 20 or 40 hats for the people that worked on his trail. Gave them all hats, which is crazy. What's up, Shape and Swelter? Yeah, so hey, your review for your hat insert's coming this week too, so be looking for that. So Shape and Swelter has an invention. He's got a patent on a sweat insert that goes in your hat. I'm gonna be doing a review on that this week, getting that out of the way for him. But it's really awesome. So I appreciate you liking the live. Let's see. He said he's not so my buddy Mike said he's not a big wig. He's just a scare acting. He's just a guy scare acting and loving life. So on this channel, I got all these people in here that I'm so blessed, y'all. Like for real, like all the people that follow me here on TikTok, most of them are customers, people that have become friends that just get on here and support me. And then they let everybody know about our leatherette. They let everybody know about our hats and stuff. And I just appreciate it because it's through my friends that this information gets out there. So all my people on my podcast jumping in here, listen, it's so funny because like I want all of my friends to know one another because you're all so cool. Like, everybody likes to travel and to take cruises. Well, I've got stinking people that are pros at it. Like there's nobody that knows more about cruising than the people that are on my podcast every week. So if you want to know about cruising, if you want to know about like the parks, if you want to take your kids, grandkids, whatever, you want to take them to Universal, Disney, Islands of Adventure, Volcano Bay, if you want to learn about Sir Henry's, if you want to learn about cruises, if you want to learn about just all that stuff, we talk about all this. Plus, we talk about my hats too, which I'm really happy about that we do. But there's a lot of people in our podcast on Sunday nights at 7. We go for an hour, sometimes an hour and 2 or 3 minutes. And then my buddy Mitch has the Cam Fam, which is a family-friendly podcast that it's a video podcast. They make fun of me because I call it a podcast, but it is. But it's after hours at 8. And I mean, there's people on here that if you wanted to on a Sunday, you could watch live podcasts all day long and catch people's podcasts. So a lot of times I'll jump in for 20, 30 minutes, go do something for a second, come back, jump in. And I don't know, it's just a lot of fun. Everybody in this is so giving of their time and so giving. So yeah, the Cam Fam is it's 4 to 8 Central Time. Now at 8 o'clock. So for us, it's 8 o'clock Eastern Time. So ours goes from 7 to 8. The Cam Fam, which is family friendly. Mitch is hilarious. His wife is awesome. His kids are great, and they talk about everything. But everybody, if you want to have a supportive group, and here's the thing, all my friends that make hats and make merch and make things like that, a lot of my friends through my YouTube channel, all that stuff, they all support everybody. I mean, they just do. Let's see. The Walrus Carp Patch guy does a ton of content on Sir Henry's. He goes every year. What's the name of his channel, Jason? So my buddy Jason on here with the Southwest Virginia shop. If you guys look him up, he does embroidery and does a lot of stuff. But he's got one client that he does stuff for that he's got 200,000 or 300,000 subscribers, I think. Hey, Shape and Swelter, I appreciate you, man. Absolutely. I'm glad you stopped by to say hi. Be looking for that review. So it's called Walrus Carp. Okay. So his actual channel's name is Walrus Carp. Okay, I've looked it up before. Let's see. So on let's see. So my buddy Zach's on here. He's talking about there's a big joke about who's the most wholesome channel. People that are family. We're all family friendly, but we joke around about some people are more wholesome than others. It's a big joke, man. Listen, everybody. If you don't like a good time, no matter what you're doing, I mean, these are people that have their own businesses. These are people that are, we've got some people that are retired that just love to get in there and chat and hang out. They're kind of their things are, they work in the parks. They go to Dragon Cons. They do all the Momo Cons and all that stuff. So this last year we've done one event this last year, and we plan on hopefully going back this next year. But we go and do some of these cons. I would love to do Dragon Con one year. I've not done that yet. I'd like to do Momo Con at some point. My son loves it. Let's see. He's got 275,000 on TikTok. This Walrus Carp. But no, yeah. So Lion, my buddy Sal, Lion's Creation, and Martinez Designs Co's in here too. And he's the one that did these hats, which I think Mike bought a hat. Man, what's up? Appreciate it. So I think Mike, did you buy this hat? I think Mike, my buddy Mike, bought that hat. I think from Mike from Martinez this week. I think so. Yes. So the Cam Fam, he does like a game show kind of a thing, and so they invite people on. And so, what's the name of that event that we went to together? Shut your mouth. Okay, so it was. Hold on. It was the Southern Gaming Convention. Come on now. Southeastern Gaming Convention. Is that what it was? Am I close? Am I close? Or am I close? Jason, yeah. So, hey, Mike's got to go to work. Mike, appreciate all the gifts, man. Yeah, my wife will participate. So if you have a game show and you invite us, my wife will show up. Yeah. So yeah, Is it the Southeastern Gaming Convention? That's what we went to. Okay. Man, Martinez, thank you for the gifts. It was See, I told you it was Southern Fried Gaming Convention. I told you that's what it was. Everybody gives me a hard time because if I go to the Halloween Horror Nights, I can't remember all the names of the houses. I don't memorize them and say, oh, this one's going to be the Kraken, And so when we come out of these Halloween Horror Nights houses, and I'm trying to give it a review, I'm like, hey, honey, what's the name of this one again? And Zach cracks up. Like, Zach, you'll be here one day. One day, you won't be a stinking photographic memory of everything. So, But you'll realize this. Like, so I'm 52. So when you get older, to remember things, you have to delete things. I mean, you do. You have to delete things. Like, you can't hold on to everything. So, anyway, every day until I can just not get it figured out, I'm going to try to do morning motivations with Jason on my NP3D YouTube channel. And it's just something where I just talk about what's going on for the day. What's my motivation today? What's some things that we need to be thinking about? Things we need to be thankful for, whether it's through business, through friends, through health, stuff like that. Danny says, yes, definitely want to see Love and Marriage show with Jason and his wife and Zach and Jess and maybe Mitch and Taryn. So they're talking about this game show that they want me and my wife to be on. So on the other channel. So yeah, I'd love to do it. It seems like it'd be a lot of fun. If you guys would, I would love that. I would love to get all of my people from my TikTok and all my people from my YouTube channel to kind of come together. That's what I'd love. Yeah, I think that'd be a fun time. My wife is hilarious, by the way. She is absolutely hilarious. I mean, she has to have a sense of humor. She married me, and I mean, you know, I'm a goofball, so I guess she has to laugh at her life sometimes. So she must have a sense of humor. But you know, especially with all the stuff that I'm doing. I mean, you guys get to see the stuff that I'm doing like on here, but she lives it every day. She gets to hear all the talking about it. You know, hey, I got to go do this. I got to do that. Like tonight, she's like, I'm going upstairs to go read. And I'm like, she goes, I know you're going to go escape to go do your thing. And I'm like, I have to. So, yeah, I do think it'd be a good show. But anyway, I've got a good group of people on here. You know, so many supportive people. Like I've had a lot of customers that have bought our signature leatherette that have done reviews of it or have posted about it. Or every time they make hats, they talk about using the Hometown Co's leatherette. And I just think that's awesome. I mean, that's such a huge compliment to have friends, customers to kind of rep your stuff. And you guys don't understand how much that helps when y'all do that, because if you put a hat, if you show this hat and you tell everybody this is the Hometown Co's leatherette, and they automatically can tell this is awesome. And it's, I mean, just for Martinez Designs, I've already had 2 or 3 people reach out to me for leatherette just from that. Let's see. Yeah, we need to, so we had a wives only edition, but the guys had to sit there and kind of navigate the chat for one of our podcasts. But the women killed it. I think there's more people that watch that one than any of the other ones. But no, I want to do these lives. And then, like I said, if you're a member, I want to do a members only live. That's just for the YouTube members that we do a live, and we're just going to have a good time. I mean, listen, I'm goofy. I'm going to bring in like fun things. So if you're a member, I plan on doing like a members only live where, listen, we're just going to cut loose, have a good time. We may do, listen, we may be, it may be, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be wholesome. I don't know what it'll be. It may be just a little on the edge, like cloudy with a chance of meatballs, kind of on the edge. You know what I'm talking about. It's good, clean humor, but you kind of get it. You know, I kind of dig that kind of humor. You know, it's poop humor without calling it the bad word. You know what I mean? I like that kind of humor. That's who I am as a human being. I don't like to be blatantly, you know, whatever. I just kind of like to be on the outskirts, you know? So, but no, yeah, I want you guys to, here's the thing is so funny is I feel bad because I've neglected my NP3D channel to work on my YouTube, to work on the Hometown Co. So everything got put on hold. So for the last 9 months, I've really done 0 content. I did content for like TikTok and I did content like that, but I've just not really focused and try to put content. And I still got all that footage, and I probably should just do like a year recap and start just kind of throwing in some videos of kind of where we started with the hat business and all that. Yes, please explain what cloudy with a chance of meatballs would refer to. Now, listen. You got to come to the live, the members only live, which you are, so you'll be there. And here's the other thing I'll say is I don't have to have a great memory for names when I have my buddy Zach is like the Webster's Dictionary of information. I mean, he never forgets anything. So like, I'm absolutely, I mean, he goes, that would be me, like me saying we're going to get like the very hungry caterpillar up in here. Okay, Zach, let me explain what that means. So Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, there's some adult humor in that cartoon or that animated cartoon. However, it's not, you just have to, it's adult humor. You understand what they're trying to say without them trying to say it. So if you're watching it, that's why I do enjoy that kind of humor when I'm watching things. I like it when I'm like, oh, okay, I see what they did there. I like that. That's funny to me. Am I going to provide members only jackets? That's an idea. Maybe that's after a while. Maybe I do that after I don't know, man. Maybe, I don't know. What I might do though is have a members only jacket that's got a really crazy discount on it. How about that? That would be cool. Like honestly at cost. I just make them, get them done, and then it just be cost. Nobody makes any money. Or we do it. Or hold on, Zach. So Zach Coker, if you guys don't follow Coker Culture, I can't even say your thing. Coker Culture. Okay. I remember when we were trying to figure out your name for your YouTube channel, but Coker Culture. If you follow him on YouTube, on not Twitch, he does not have Twitch, TikTok, and I think even he does some stuff on Instagram. But he's one of my best friends. He's just a fantastic guy, just a good dude all around. And then my buddy Ascalon Raymond, he's also a gamer and all that stuff too. So, and then anybody you see that's on our channel that's following us, they're all jokesters, man. You should follow them. And anybody in my TikTok here with the Hometown Co. If you guys don't follow everybody that's on here that's talking and hanging out, you should absolutely do that. I mean, I think Ken's here with Laser's Edge. He's making 100 million mile trek back from, he went and picked up his horses and he's driving all the way back to Wyoming. He's probably got 2 or 3 more days left to get back. Creative Castle's in here. She gave us a shout out on our materials, which I really didn't expect. And I just appreciated, just, unsolicited. And then whenever people do that and people see that you do that, it gets more people to look at our stuff. Like Jason at the Southwest Virginia shop, his embroidery is fantastic. I showed you guys some of his stuff. I mean, he knocked these out in no time, guys. I mean, he knocked them out like in no time. So, and I mean, I've got other designs we're working on. We've actually got some hats that we're collaborating on. So we've got some blank hats that are coming that we're kind of collaborating on and trying to figure out. Well, I say collaborating on. I think I just jumped in on your hats, and I'm just trying to, I'm trying. What do you call it? I'm just kind of I'm sliding in to get some hats here. So the Cam Fam asked me if I used Opus clips. Now, for those of you that don't know what Opus clips is, I did use it at one time, Mitch. So Mitch is with the Cam Fam Texas. If you look up the Cam Fam on YouTube, Creative, thank you for the roses. Opus clips is basically an app that you basically can take your long form videos, whether it's, it works best. It works best with like talking head stuff like podcasts or things where just you're the main focus, or maybe you got multiple angles where the angles cut from, this host to the next host. But what you can do is you can go in there and you can tell it to key certain things. It'll automatically look for highlights. Like it'll look for like funny moments or things where you're animated, and it'll try to find those moments for you, and it creates clips based off of it. And then it even does, you have to be careful though, because I did have it do some, Zach used to make fun of me because I would have it do I would let it do the closed captioning, and it would actually do the transcript. And there were some wild transcribing, Zach, were there not? I mean, there were some that Zach caught, and I was like, oh, way, I didn't catch that. And I went back and I realized it was like there were some bad words in there that were not said, that I didn't say, that were in there, and I had to go and like delete. So funny. So yeah, I'm about to jump off here too, but I just wanted to jump on here. I want to put content out for you guys, whether it's on my TikTok or whether it's on my YouTube channel. I just want you guys to know that I'm going through all the things that everybody else is going through, whether it's content creation, trying to make time to create content for people, stuff that's interesting or fun. I don't know if everybody loves stuff like this or not, but some nights I'm like later this week, I just got a 100 hat order. I'm going to be pressing some hats, and you guys can see me, doing that, which that's interesting to people, because if you're pressing hats, sometimes it's cool to see people doing that. And obviously the business that we're doing is hats, but mostly the leatherette and stuff, just kind of seeing how to engrave it, kind of uses we're putting it on, what some of the patches we're doing. But let's see, we're about to go to bed. See, oh yeah, Danny D. Listen, I'm going to make you a mod after this. I thought I looked you up, so I have to have mods on my stuff, because as you guys know, the people that jump in these lives say some crazy stuff, and they do it the same thing on YouTube. So if you don't have good friends that are mods that get on there and can kind of block people or fix the chat, you've got to have that. But anyway, I don't want to make these super long, because I know it's hard for people to be on here for much longer than that, but I want to try to keep them to, that 45 minutes to an hour, nothing crazy. But I'll be putting out a morning motivation tomorrow. And then I've got some videos this week where I'm putting together some stuff, and I've got a reason I'm jumping off here. So I'm going to be taking pictures of these hometown hats that Jason sent me, and I want to get some content with those so I can start getting those out, because I only have 26 of them, and I want those to go fast so I can go ahead and order more. So, but anyway, appreciate y'all. If you want to head over to YouTube and follow us, I am going to be doing some members only lives. You will not see those if you're not a member, and I will not release those out into the public after that. Those are going to be members only lives. I'm not going to release them out, because I want those to be secret from that. If you get a code from me for being a member for discounted merchandise, it's I really just want you to know that I appreciate you. So even though you're becoming a member and putting money as a membership, I promise you'll get more out of that than what you're putting in it. And I'll make sure of that, because I don't want it to be something to where you're a member, but you're not really getting a benefit. And I know that, like with Zach and a lot of my buddies, they do a lot with theirs. So yeah, listen. Yeah. And if your name's Harry D, don't come into my live and expect me to be nice and not kick you out when you're saying, can I ask you a personal question? And your name is Harry D. What do you expect? I mean, I'm gonna exit you stage left. You got to go. I can't have you on there. Right. So anyway, from me to my YouTube people, I really, really appreciate y'all jumping in live. To Mike, to Mitch, to Zach, to Danny, all of y'all that got on here that, are members now. Listen, if I don't hold up to my end of the deal and you feel like your membership's not worth anything, you let me know. I'll just send you money back. But I just want y'all to know I appreciate you. I want you to get the benefit of that. And I want to be held accountable for 2026. I do think that content's important. It's important for my business. It's also important for my social channels, because that makes money too, and it gets more eyes on you. And listen, y'all are my friends, and I just like hanging out with y'all. So I appreciate y'all so much. I want you to wake up tomorrow excited, do some hard things. If you're in a hat business, or if you're just doing social, man, take on something hard this week. Let's do hard things. I tell everybody on my podcast. I tell it to all my friends. Let's take on some hard things. 2026 is only be as good as the hard work. YouTube, if it's YouTube or TikTok, put content out. Get eyes on your stuff. I've got to do better about it too. I mean, for every time you put one piece of content out, you should put 10 out, because there's going to be 10 different groups of people that are going to see your content that would not have seen it. And I need to listen to that same advice and do it myself. So anyway, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all so much for just hanging out with me and putting up with all my craziness. But things are going to be crazy for 2026. And if you want to be along for it and see it all go down, I would love for y'all to be a part of it. So anyway, have a great night. Get some sleep. Come on tomorrow, tackle the day, morning motivations on NP3D in the mornings. I usually try to get it. I set it to usually drop around 12 o'clock. So once I do the recording in the morning, I publish it before school, and I just have it sitting there ready, and it's usually scheduled to drop around lunchtime. So anyway, I appreciate y'all, man. It's been fun. So love y'all.